In 3, 2, 1. So no one told you life was gonna be this way.
All right, everyone. Hello. Oh, why am I echoing?
Are you echoing? I'm not hearing it.
Does anyone else hear me echoing? Oh, I just heard it again. What's happening?
It's my new headphone cable. And by my new headphone, I mean Kevin's headphone cable. It's just messed up everything. It's ruined your chi.
Oh, no. All right.
You need to feng shui your house.
Right before we went live, Bess switched out her headphone cable, and I ate a stale Cheez-It and had to go spit it out. So this is off to a really strong start.
Been a very full couple of minutes.
We got some people though. Hello. Let's see. Kaylee is here. The original Kaylee. The OG Kaylee.
Do we have other Kayleys?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I'm going down the line. Ernie is here, and Grace is here, and Ebony. Hey,
Do I know Grace?
Grace was talking to us on Twitter, I think.
Uh-oh. Hi again. Good to see you.
Hey, Ebony and Victoria. Hello. Evelyn and Bert. Evelyn and Bert are here to crash everyone's word count.
That's good. We need them because someone has to do extra words for Laura H, the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I told Laura H, one of them, we still haven't come up with good nicknames yet, can't be here tonight. So I promised that we would write extra words and someone would drink wine for her. Do we have any wine volunteers?
I didn't get any wine.
All right, well, we need someone to do that, so.
Courtney is here. Hello, Courtney. This has been a really long week, Victoria.
I have to disagree because my Adderall's not been working well. So I have lunch and then it's dark out. And I've missed at least 2 afternoons this week. Just completely gone.
I had to ask my coworker at 7 p.m. today what day it was.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like it.
Yeah, I have another bag of Cheez-Its and I'm scared to try them. So I had a meeting at 4 today and then I had a thing I had to run at 6:30 and then I had this. And so I did eat right before my meeting, but I'm kind of hungry. So I may go grab a snack, another snack that's not stale. Let's see. Do we have, hey, Jay. Welcome, Jay.
Grace says they're new though, so.
Yeah, Grace was talking to me on Twitter today, so.
That makes me feel better.
Welcome to the group. I'm going to turn my volume up because you got really quiet.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just a very quiet person.
It's trying to tell me it's too high and it's going to hurt my eardrums. It's at 37%.
I wonder if I set my phone too close to a microphone somewhere. Maybe I should just loom this entire time, Snape style.
Your phone?
I put my phone next to my computer. Maybe I stuck it on top of the microphone or something.
Kaylee, I have been betrayed by my snacks, and it was really tragic. I was really upset. We got some wine.
Good. We got Laura H covered.
Mac and cheese. I want some mac and cheese.
I'm too full for mac and cheese, which is not something you hear me say often.
I'm just hungry, to be honest. Evelyn made a whole bunch of snacks.
What snacks?
Yeah, I don't know.
I made food today.
Oh, yeah, I saw on Instagram. I think you posted on Instagram.
I did. I was so proud. Also, I always thought custard creams were candy. You know, like those melty mints or something. But no, they're cookie sandwiches. And I made them. And they're delicious.
I can't eat any of them. Thanks.
Well, if you have to come into the office at any point, there will probably be. All right. Evelyn has been procrastinating. I can tell. Oh, that is a lot of food.
We talked about the hush puppies because she sent me a picture of Kibe. And I couldn't tell if it was hush puppies or Kibe. And she's like, well, now I have to make hush puppies.
What's Kibe?
It's like a Lebanese breaded and fried meatloaf kind of thing. They
So-
look kind of like big hush puppies.
All right, so I need to know what Evelyn's avoiding because that's a lot of just because cooking.
I'm going to mute myself while I open the Cheez-Its so I don't blow you out again.
I appreciate that. Y'all didn't get to hear it, but Sarah opening Cheez-Its sounds the way that Jim Carrey typing GIF looks. It's very impressive.
I got crumbs on my keyboard now. Okay. If I run away, it's because these are also stale.
I need to see what happens next.
I'm traumatized. Oh, they're good. They're good.
Yay!
Oh.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I discovered that almonds can go bad.
Mm.
Similar reaction.
Yeah. Hush puppies are good. I'm glad you made them, Evelyn. Did you make them with fish like we were talking about on Twitter? S'mores. We had s'mores on July 4th.
I have s'mores anytime I want.
Yeah, that's right. You do.
It's great.
Bess has this like little burner that you can like cook marshmallows over.
Yeah, it's just like a little like one burner stovetop thingy that you can just like stick on the table and make, in theory, probably anything, but in practice, just so many s'mores.
All right. So what is everyone working on today?
Same old.
I am going to be drafting on the work in progress. But I did get a critique from my crit group on Sunday.
Mhm.
And I do need to add some elements to the last chapter. So I'm going to do that first before I write new stuff, which is good because I have no idea what's happening in the next chapter at all.
Like earth, air, fire, water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those elements.
Yeah.
No, hey. Oh, Athena.
What'd she do?
You know that pen you gave me?
Yes.
It's her toy
A
now.
favor. You know, Sticker feels the same about pens here. All pens are his pens. All right. Ebony's working on Pit Mad.
Nice.
Grace is drafting.
Writing longhand.
What's your manuscript? What's your story, Grace?
Victoria's in chapter 4, work in progress.
Ernie's lording it over us that she's taking a break.
Ernie. Oh, yeah. Ernie said there was going to be a reading today, right?
That was last week, I remember. Are you doing that this week too?
I don't know. Oh, every day runs in.
The start of something new.
Jay finished her last manuscript. Now working on a Cinderella retelling.
Is it contemporary or what?
Evelyn is editing.
You just do that to make us feel better. I appreciate it. But someone has to do Laura H's words.
Kaylee's working on sci-fi romance. Oh, Karen. Hey, Karen. Welcome.
Hi, Karen.
Revise. And let's see. Bert's laying the foundation for a low point. Oh, it's always so painful. Oh, Grace's work in progress is her first book. Oh my gosh.
Historical fiction.
Historical fiction. Go you.
What's the plot? Is it romance or mystery or?
We got 1 minute until we start.
So quick, everyone tell me what you're doing really fast.
We won't get the comments in time.
I believe in us.
Ernie is making graphics, writing up posts for an author takeover. Okay, cool. Doing promo stuff.
All right. Jay says the Cinderella retelling is Victorian,
Oh,
but magic. So not steampunk. Is there like a magic Victorian name? I don't know.
yeah, sure.
Neat. I like it.
We have 10 seconds. Let me get the thingy up so we can
Everybody
do
get
that.
ready. Get your pens, do your spider push-ups, and remember, we're doing extra words tonight for Laura. So really push. Be obsessed with yourself tonight for Laura.
All right. On your mark. Get set.
Right. And that's time, everyone. Pencils down, fingers up.
Pencils down.
We have at least one longhand writer in here right now.
That's true.
So how'd you do?
All right, let's see. I added 136 words. I'm almost done adding the big chunk of what I needed to add. The rest are going to be like little fixes. And then I have to figure out what the next scene is going to be. Actually, one of my crit group members, she was like, I can't wait to see what happens next. I was like, oh, me neither.
Yeah, everyone said there was a thing on Tumblr. Being the writer is like being in the world's tiniest fandom, and you have to beat updates out of the author.
Nice. Ebony said it was very calming, Bess.
It's a holdover from being a psychology.
Courtney got 240 words.
The student voice.
Sorry?
It's a holdover from being a psychology grad student. You develop your therapy voice.
Mm-hmm.
240. Not too shabby.
Jay was gonna skip that and eat mac and cheese, but it looks like she got started at least.
Stories about
cool.
huskies.
Despite my husky.
I love huskies so much.
I think she means her real life husky. Story husky.
Yeah, I love stories about huskies because they are so opinionated and whiny. They're like toddlers.
Oh, okay.
And naughty pets are the best pets provided they're not yours, and huskies provide a lot of that.
I think her husky is part wolf, if I remember correctly. I look forward
to all the stories, Jay. Tell us a dog story and a name.
Jay co-hosted an impromptu write-in with me one time.
So
it was one of those where I was like, I have today off. Let's write.
Down, I can just bring Jay on.
Yeah. Evelyn said editing is hard. It is hard.
The whole thing is hard. Everything is hard.
Kaylee revised half a chapter. Hey, so I did more like 40% a chapter. Bert got 720. Nice.
Crushed it.
Victoria got 361.
Mm-hmm.
Karen is trying to make an info-heavy section less info-dumpy and more interesting. Good luck with that. There was this poll the other day that was like,
tell writers anyway.
All right. Readers. There was a poll the other day that was like, do you like drafting or editing more?
Where's the neither? Where's the nothing? No part of this is fun. You take out the typewriter and bleed.
Well,
like Hunter S. Thompson or something.
I said drafting. I do prefer drafting over editing significantly. But then the follow-up question was like, depending on which one you are you a plotter, a pantser, somewhere in between? And I accidentally clicked the wrong button, and it frustrated me so much.
Oh no!
It bothered me because it said I accidentally clicked plotter and not a pantser.
Oh, Ebony agrees with me. The whole process of writing is miserable, and no one should do it.
Drafting is so much fun. Well, until I get stuck. That is not funny. Right?
Yeah, what's happening in your next chapter, Sarah?
High school shenanigans. I'm in fun and games, so it's an easy part to just go.
Is this the part where she gets her ADHD diagnosis?
That's not a thing. You know what, though? I was listening to this podcast the other day, and they did this whole section on like productivity tips for people with ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
And every single one of them helps me. I was like, that's weird.
Well, it is significantly underdiagnosed in people assigned female at birth. So most of us don't get our diagnoses until our 30s or 40s.
Yay. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have any way to know if I had ADHD or not, but
you're right. There's no way to uncover that. None whatsoever. No
your
solution.
sarcasm is astounding today.
Thank you. I like this conversation we've got going on in the comments over drafting versus editing. Look what you started.
Yeah. Oh, that's hard.
Courtney's avoiding. I respect that.
I mean, I need to revise the book and get it back to my agent. And well, the other part, which was part of the tips on the podcast, so it all like comes together, is I need a deadline. And like, if I can hit pretty much any deadline as long as it's like physically possible. But if you don't give me a deadline, it'll take me like 3 years to do anything.
Is that the 3-year novel?
Yes, that's a robot book. It took me.
I love that book so much.
2 years, almost more than 2 years, right? And so I was talking to Brenda and Kelly and Sonia about this the other day, and they gave me a deadline because basically I asked my agent for a deadline. And she's like, "Oh, no rush, whenever." And I'm like, "No, I need one." And so Brenda and Kelly and Sonia gave me a deadline to finish the revisions on that. So, and they'll yell at me.
My mom finished her dissertation. Her professor was like, "You have to come to me every Friday with a new chapter." And so like Thursday night she'd be.
Yeah.
Victoria, I mean, and that the podcast is.
It was a 6-figure authors podcast. It's 3 self-published science fiction fantasy authors, where they talk about all kinds of, I mean, mainly like business stuff, but they talk about writing stuff sometimes. But they do, at the beginning, they do kind of like this personal update on each of them. And one of them was, she had read an article, and so she was talking about it. Evelyn could make a soup of that sarcasm. It was thick.
Thank you.
Victoria gets it. I hate when you click the wrong poll answer on Twitter because you can't fix it. I know, it's so frustrating. I need more deadlines.
I can't imagine writing 108,000 words.
I mean, no.
That's so many words, Jay.
It's 2 books.
Yep. 2 NaNoWriMos.
Jay, I think Jay might be interested in self-publishing. If you are, Jay, I do recommend that podcast. Because I've learned a lot from it. I like to listen to self-published. I mean, I do self-publish some stuff, not for a while, but they talk about marketing in a way that traditional publishing doesn't. And so I always find it interesting to listen to it, even if I'm not planning on self-publishing anything soon.
I cannot listen to or read any improving things.
Any what things?
Like improving things, like how to business better, or like, memoirs of famous important people, or I cannot do it. No matter how good it is for me.
Memoirs of famous important people.
My mom is constantly recommending books to me, and she's like, "Oh, I read this fabulous story of Abraham Clinton and how he managed the people in his cabinet, and I think you would really like it." And I always have to be like, "Yeah, that sounds fascinating." Never. I cannot do it. If there are no dragons in that book, I cannot read it.
Oh.
Does someone die horrifically in a closed room and Abraham Lincoln has to solve it? Then you have my attention.
Oh, we have like 30 seconds before we go to our next thing.
Oh, goodness. My ADHD is catching. We've been distracted this entire time.
It's okay. I've been distracted too. Yeah, Jay, check out that podcast. They write really fast too, which also made me think of you because you write fast too. All right, I'm gonna get the banner up so we can get started in about 10-15 seconds.
Sorry, y'all. Many
what
changes
happened
there.
Yeah, just kind of chatted for a while. That happens. It's fine.
Now don't forget, we're doing extra words for Laura.
All right, it's really time. Hard. You ready?
Ready.
On your mark, get set.
Draft. And time, everyone. Time to rise from the world you created and rejoin us in reality. You always laugh. I'm gonna get a complex.
I love it. Laura joined us
Laura?
during that sprint, so
Laura?
welcome, Laura. Little Red.
Who is the other one who did not say that she could not come?
Correct.
So how did everyone do?
Oh man, what did 136? I got 140, 139. But I think I started this chapter in the wrong place. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that.
Thank you, Ebony.
Because I realized I forgot about a subplot.
I appreciate you. And it's nice that someone around here.
I think it's fun. I like it.
Nice.
Courtney got 150. Nice.
Ebony did half a chapter.
Cool.
Evelyn is
You're
just
tired.
always busy.
I know. Okay. 6 more pages. Wow.
And Karen did some more revising. American style, not British style. That's something very different.
What? What is
Revising, studying.
what is British
You revise
style?
for exams.
Oh. Okay.
Burn. What
Whoa,
did
whole
Friend's
bunch came
character
through.
do?
Jay got 212, but had to stop to look up an outfit.
Well, now you gotta tell us about the outfit.
And Victoria's at 6:52 for the evening.
All right, I don't want to panic anyone, but I've actually been keeping track this time, and I've written 500 words each sprint.
Wow.
I don't know what to do with that.
Wow. Look at you.
I know,
That's a
right?
lot. That's good. Well, let's do our spider
Yes, everyone
push-ups
do
while we're
spider
here.
push-ups and whatever the other ones were. Itsy bitsy spider. I don't know. Okay. In order direct order.
Charlie is here. Welcome, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie. Oh,
We're doing spiders doing push-ups in the mirror.
this is to prevent carpal tunnel or something.
Yeah.
You should do it like aerobic style. You should get some pumping music and have you chanting like, and a 1, and a 2. And you're doing great, everyone. Keep up that energy.
Kaylee finished second half of revised chapter.
Yay. So how's everyone feeling at this point? Because usually we're done by now, but because we started later, obviously we're continuing later. Are you tired? Are you just as
hungry.
energized? Are you more energized? Are you hungry like Sarah?
I'm tired, but I've also been sitting in this chair all day.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to take a walk at like, what time? 4? No, 5? And it was so hot, I lasted like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just walked a block at like 7 to put out some food to see if we have a new colony, and came straight back because yikes. It was like 93.
Yeah, it's super hot today.
Mm-hmm. All right, there we are.
Ugh.
Jay is ahead of the curve.
Nice.
Laura is
I also like to
stressed.
write around that time. How's the red dot?
Karen's never gonna let me forget that. I take my Adderall most days. It is very boring. It's been run over too many times now. It's basically the same color as the rest of the manhole cover.
It's no longer shiny.
Yeah, when it was shiny and looked like a candy dot, that was a whole different experience. But now it's just more sad dirt on the road. And no, I will never find out what it was for.
You want to hear a weird story?
Yes, very much.
Remember,
So.
I got my planner. Oh, I think it's just a manhole cover, right?
Yeah, it's just they painted red dots on like 2 covers here. Big red dots.
There's no time on a space station. Um. Oh, Kaylee likes the late start time. Well, we're starting late next week. And
Yeah, everyone's
then
really enjoying it apparently.
the plan is to
Evelyn
go
likes
back
it.
to 7. But if y'all want to stay at 8, I guess let's take a poll in the
Sarah,
comments right
yeah,
now.
Sarah will pull.
So my planner that I got a couple weeks ago.
It's so pretty.
Yes, it is very pretty. I ordered it on my mom's Amazon account while she was gone, and she worried because earlier this year she had ordered a smaller planner with the same exact pattern on it. So when she saw it in her Amazon account, she thought it had like auto renewed or something.
Oh no. Oh,
Let's see.
we're getting split votes. This is very exciting.
Jay said 8. Kaylee said 8. Victoria said 8.
Actually, Victoria said it's the best. But Ernie likes the 7 o'clock.
Ernie like 7.
Karen likes 8. Evelyn likes 8. Laura
Wow,
likes 8.
everyone except Ernie.
Well, Bert votes for the majority because
Whichever.
they do not believe in sticking with the little guy. Bert, you can't just leave Ernie behind like that. Wow, that is definitely a plurality.
Yeah, a lot of people like 8 better. It does give me time to walk too on days when I don't have a program. So
A majority.
all right, should we? Can you do 8 every day though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't go anywhere, so I have no conflicting plans.
Laura wants us to extend the whole thing, 7 to 9:30. I don't know if I could sit in this chair for 2.5 hours.
All right, so if you all chip in and get Sarah a better chair, we will do it from 7 to 9:30.
No, because a better chair wouldn't even fit under this. So I'm using like an old Kmart dining table as my desk, and like with a regular chair, my thighs are like right up on the bottom of it. So I don't even think a desk chair would fit under it.
Laura has opinions. Oh,
Just do 10:30, 1 a.m. Be like me, Jay.
Ernie also in on this plan.
Oh, where are we at? I'm like,
And Kaylee is asleep.
oh.
There you go.
Thanks, Jay. Yeah, I used to work at Kmart in college, so I bought
It's like the
it when I
Stardew
worked
Valley
there.
guy. Do you remember the Stardew Valley guy? When he got a new desk, it was like a huge deal because he'd been working on like boxes stacked on like a side table or something for years.
I don't get that reference.
Never mind.
Oh, Karen said there aren't any desks or office chairs. Kelly just got a new office chair, but she's in New York City, so it's probably less impacted by the school market than most places.
Bye, Grace.
Bye, Grace. Thanks for joining us. We need to start another one.
Oh, so we do. I really think the solution is you should just get a hammock.
No, not for me. I can't ride on the
Okay.
couch either because my neck strain.
It's last sprint.
Yeah.
So make
Y'all
it
ready?
do your spiders and focus. We're doing it for other Laura. For everyone who missed that, other Laura's not here. I promised we would all drink wine and write for her. People have covered the wine.
Yes.
Now we just need to do the writing.
All right. Everyone ready? On your mark.
Ready.
Get set.
Edit. And that is the final time, everyone. How'd we all do?
No, I feel like I just got started.
That one was a lot harder and wasn't nearly as productive, but still made headway, and that does not suck.
I finished at 511 new words.
My
So I'm too tired to do the math.
total
225, 236.
over
236
1,200 words. I am very happy with that. I will see.
Whoa!
And run. But
That's
first, we have to talk about.
good.
Oh my God! What a trollop! Heavens to Betsy. Escándalo. Thank you,
Oh,
Ebony. I love
gosh.
you. You're my favorite.
Oh man, where are we at? Evelyn finished a chapter.
Content warning on that or something. I don't know.
Yuck. Silly.
Nice.
Courtney got 160. Kaylee revised 5 more pages. Karen says, my chapter. Oh,
Sometimes
how
you
did I
get
miss
ones that I don't. I
Jay's?
assume it's the other way around this time.
Jay.
Anyway, Jay, you crushed it. Excellent work.
Oh, Karen says my chapter is less sucky. Sometimes that's what you can hope for. Ebony says I'm on a great scene that's hard to edit. Bert got 733.
And 2,200.
Jesus. 2,200 for the evening.
And Bert doubled it. I just need everyone to see that. Jay started a really solid joke.
Baby manticore. Oh.
Victoria crushed it. Have them say they hate kittens. That does it every time.
What?
Make the character wrong?
Oh, make a new intro character.
I hate kittens. I hate tea.
I hate tea. Hey. Does that make someone less likable?
It certainly casts their character into dubious suspect territory.
I'm good with dubious and suspect.
Laura in with the suspense. So, did everyone achieve enough that they feel Laura H will be redeemed by us? Because
I think so. You did really well. Everyone did really well. I'm so proud of all of you.
I am very proud of us. I think we crushed it.
I finally figured out what I needed to do in that scene, and then the timer went off.
So you're going to keep going for a little after this?
I'm going to eat first.
Drive over here. I'll throw cookies at you.
From your balcony?
Yep. You stand across the street and I'll just beam cookies in your direction.
Sounds good. I am tired, but it's because I've been sitting in one position for a while.
Also, it's dark, especially where you are.
It is dark, especially where I am.
I was thinking we look like modern adaptation of like an angel on the shoulder and a devil on the shoulder in like a theater production.
A socially distanced theater production.
Yeah. I'm sure there's someone doing it somewhere.
Laura made cookies. Laura, I think, is closer to me than you are.
Great, Laura can beam cookies at you. Oh, Evelyn has a good idea. Speaking of, that was a pretty definitive vote that we had earlier. So are you going to be contemplating that as well?
Yeah, it seems like everyone favored everyone except one person. Sorry. Jazz.
Ernie.
Favored one at 8 p.m. So I guess we're gonna move to that for September if y'all are cool with that. I want cookies too, Evelyn. I mean, Ebony.
Ernie, see, we could totally pull this off. We just need someone to play Kronk in the middle. Anyone? Kronk? Best character? Yeah? Alright, cool. Aw, Laura's gonna bring you cookies.
Aw. What is tomorrow? Oh my god, I have a technology meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. Which basically consists of me telling our IT guy what technology we need to do our job and him saying, but why?
Jay has a question.
Oh. We are doing video chats. We're at the end stages of planning it. They're gonna start in September though. So we have 8 different chats, 3-way, 3 adult, and 2 middle grade chats. Yeah. So I calculated earlier I'm broadcasting 16 times in September with Pitch Wars and Writing Wednesday and everything. So yay.
That is so many things. And that reminds me, if you slice a Granny Smith apple really thin and put that underneath the chocolate, so you get melty chocolate, melty marshmallow, and then like crisp, fresh apple, that is a good s'more.
Wow.
Plus, it sort of tones down the sweetness, so you can eat more of them.
I was gonna make sure Jay got the right podcast because there are a couple named 6-figure authors. It's the one with Lindsay Baroker. She's the name that I know.
Do you think Kaylee is correct here?
No, because it's all digital. It doesn't work the same.
It worked great on my birthday.
Yeah, it's like the
I had so much people I passed out afterward, just straight horizontal.
It's like in vampire novels when they develop synthetic blood and it's not as satisfying as real blood. That's what it's like. That's an extension of the joke. I always say extroverts are energy vampires and we just suck the energy out of introverts. So it's like an extension of that. What is but why? I missed something, I think.
To which?
Ebony said, I hate but why in my grouchy Smurf voice. True blood is better than no blood. So Evelyn said, yeah, digital is easier. It doesn't fill me with the same joy that in-person interaction does, but I'm a hardcore extrovert, so. All right, well, thank you all for joining us today, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Oh, the IT meeting is why why. Yes, that makes more sense. I've watched What We Do in the Shadows, the movie, but I haven't watched the new series yet. But I've heard that there's an energy vampire.
All right, so everyone don't forget to sign up for Sarah's thing and Sarah's other thing and the other thing that Sarah runs.
I don't know what things you're talking about. Well, if you're not subscribing to the channel, make sure you do that while you're here. I do have the Patreon.
And Agent Chat and Patreon and the Pitch Wars videos and Pub Talk Live.
Well, 3 of those are on this channel, so you can do 3 in one shot. And then you can go patreon.com/pubtalklive and support all the different things that I do for as little as $2 a month. And also I put together a weekly newsletter that has all of the author and bookish events I can find for the week. And you can get that at sarahnicolas.substack.com. And Jay mentioned Authors Anonymous. I love that movie. I watched it with some writing friends first, and we just thought it was the funniest thing ever. But it was so funny because like some of the writers' spouses like did not get the jokes at all. So like if you don't know anything about writing or publishing, it's not going to be funny at all. And I think that's why it didn't do very well. But I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
Well, I will keep that in mind. I'm not allowed to have access to Netflix unsupervised, so
Yeah.
I only get TV 3 times a week.
I think I had to rent it on Amazon whenever I got it, but it's what I don't know, Bess, honestly, if you would like it, because like I know you struggle with like secondhand embarrassment, and there's a little bit of
the
that.
worst.
Yeah.
This, however, is very funny.
Yeah. No, it's true. It only makes sense for publishing people. Hey, Lodestar, we're just wrapping up.
Oh no.
I saw you message me on Twitter though, so I'll respond to that maybe after I get some dinner. Um,
Well, we're just telling everyone to sign up for Sarah's things, uh, and that Sarah is going to work on a hashtag so we can all stay in touch in between Z's.
oh, am I doing that? Okay.
Yeah, everyone said so.
I'm really bad at coming up with the hashtags. Titles are my
Well, we'll all
weakness.
work on it together on Twitter.
Like even my newsletter doesn't even have a name. It's just like the newsletter that has weekly author events.
Everyone brainstorm and come back next Wednesday with ideas.
That's a good idea. So see you next week at 8 o'clock and 8 o'clock Eastern, I should say. And we'll probably move to 8 o'clock for September and see how that works out for people. And see the upcoming broadcast. I'm hosting a book lunch party on Sunday for a middle grade author. Right, and Wednesday, right? All right, we'll talk about this next week.
PT writing Wednesday.
Pub talk, I think.
Physical therapy. Oh.
Wow.
Nothing.
It's fine.
Bye, everybody.
All right, bye. Have a good night.